Imagine you wake up one morning to drive your children to school and you find a sinkhole outside your front door. Imagine you then discover your home should have never been approved for development in the first place, and government officials colluded with a developer to build homes on unstable land, putting greed ahead of human decency. The District of Sechelt and their lawyers have lied to the public and to the province of BC. They were aware for 11 years before the development approval occurred that this land was unsuitable for building. If that wasn't enough, they became embarrassingly aware of the continued degradation of the hillside over the next 4 years before any homes were built. Ever since then, there have been numerous opportunities to stop additional homes from being built. Even a layperson can understand the countless geotechnical reports that said stop. Where is the public protection here? After all that, in February 2015, when a large sinkhole finally appeared on private property, there have been report after report from the district's own engineers that broken public infrastructure is now causing all the problems and issues warnings about fixing the problems. Report after report, the district has done nothing. Meanwhile, Sechelt's current mayor, Darnell Seegers, has not only decided to ignore this problem.
As Greg Rasmussen reports, there's no word on whether the homeowners will ever be able to return or who's going to bear the cost.
Who's responsible?
That hasn't been determined yet.
But focus on more important matters like posting pictures of dogs, searching transportation for hockey players, and finally, laughing during regular council meetings.
See what?
Is this why we elected her? As predicted by their own engineers, we now fear that the broken public infrastructure has caused the neighborhood to be unrepairable, kicking them out of their homes during a snowstorm.
Left us here with push dollies in a snowstorm to remove our stuff, whether or not or when we'll be able to come back to get other things.
Everything that we worked hard for in our career culminated in this area and this property and this home and our family, and that's all been taken away. So it means a lot to me. I'll never forget this. I'll never forgive the District of Sechelt for what they've done to us here.
It's hard to digest, but this is happening now, and no one is doing anything about it. Because neither the government officials nor the developer responsible do not want to take accountability for their own malicious actions. It is time for them to stand up and admit blame. They need to go to their insurers and tell them to right their wrong. They need to go to their lawyers' insurers and tell them the same. The innocent victims of this brutal attack are owed a great deal by their attackers, the District of Sechelt. How did we come to this, Canada? Where did we lose the capacity to be honest, transparent, and most importantly, empathetic? Is this who we truly are? Is this the place we want our children to grow up? We need to make sure a precedent is set so this doesn't ever happen again. Sechelt needs rescuing, and appropriate action needs to be taken to make sure the families going through this are not taken advantage of. Please sign this petition to learn more and help the families get the resolution they deserve. Go to rescuesechelt.org and sign the petition. Wait no longer and sign now for our neighbors, for our friends and family, for Canada. Go to www.rescuesechelt.org and sign the petition now.